Well, good morning, everyone. Nice to see you today. Slight change of plans. Oh, it is April 18th, day 20 of my excursion, and I am still at the Nantahala Outdoor Center. I think it's called like a, I don't know, bunkhouse cabins or whatever. But anyway, quite a storm last night, or well, heavy rains, let's call it that. It wasn't really a storm, but here is the door to my room. And so because of the rain, pretty heavy rain and all that, I haven't been in a huge hurry to get going. So I'm basically, everything's packed. I've got my rain gear on. I'll show you my pack. My pack is all covered up with the rain cover on the back, you know, the back side and all that. Trekking poles are ready to go. I'm ready to go. My room is empty except for the keys and the map. So gonna head out, but I won't film a lot depending on the rain. So we'll see. I got about an 8-mile climb getting up out of here. So it's gonna be exerting. I'll probably be sweating so bad under the rain gear that I'll be just as wet as if I didn't have it on. We'll see. Didn't sleep very well last night. People making lots of noise up and down these stairs, and the whole building would shake. It was well after 10, probably 11 before I was, really slept, and I didn't sleep much. So difficult night, but that's okay. We'll keep marching north anyway. Thanks again for coming along with me, and really let's see what today brings. All right, so it's 8:42, 8:45, and the trail. The Appalachian Trail runs right through this campus of the NOC, and it's not marked when it's in the campus. And so anyway, this morning I did about a 10 or 15 minute walk around the parking lot down below, trying to figure out where the trail goes. And it actually, wouldn't you know it, went right through right where I had come down, but it's not even marked there or anything. So anyway, I did about a 10 or 15 minute warm-up this morning downstairs and across tracks and everything when I didn't have to, but that's all right. That adds to the journey. So there's a blaze. So today's forecast is for 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms all day, and tonight same thing. Tomorrow 60% chance. So it's going to be raining for a couple days, which we desperately need it. A lot of the springs are barely flowing. So many forest fires and burned areas and stuff. Not much green at higher elevations. So glad for the rain. It's part of hiking. There's a saying on the Appalachian Trail: no rain, no pain, no Maine. I can't make it to Maine without rain and pain, so there you have it. And today, with an 8-mile climb up out of here, it's going to have probably a little bit of both, or a lot of both actually. I'm going to take off my rain jacket, because wow, climbing in a rain jacket, I'll be wetter underneath than I would be without it. So, and it's actually kind of stopped. So I'll leave the pack cover on, but take my rain jacket off when I get up here. So it's kind of foggy up in the mountains. It's really pretty. Glad to leave this place behind. It was nice to come in, I guess, and have a burger. Had some coffee and some water. Oh, I got a Gatorade first thing. It's always first thing I grab is a Gatorade. Anyway, there's cars and trucks and people, and wow, I like the mountains and the solitude. I was telling you guys earlier, the hiking isn't that it's challenging. It's not that hard, but town stuff is very difficult with my eyes. So these kinds of places I don't like. Here's the stairs that I'm going to go up. So I'm going to take my rain jacket off. It is hot. that's it for now. I'll check in later. All right, I found a flat spot on this climb up this mountain. It's raining a little bit. You can see real foggy. It is dripping from the trees. So basically, I mean, I am 100% drenched. It's been nothing but uphill. It's been neat. I met a guy from New York City named Juice back down the trail. A girl from Raleigh named Meredith, and there were some folks coming up behind her that I didn't meet. They were all ditching their rain gear in the same spot I ditched mine. Anyway, because I haven't seen a single person wearing rain gear. It's way too hot for that. So I thought I'd get the camera out real quick and show you a little bit about what's going on. By the way, no ibuprofen this morning. I did take my tramadol like normal, which is just a pain pill for fibromyalgia. So I don't even know if I'm suffering from that anymore. I'm not sure, but I guess I'm not quite ready to stop taking those. Feet are feeling okay. The blisters hurt some, but they're not excruciating. The shoes are doing great. I'm really loving these Obos, O-B-O-Z, Obos Traverse. I'm really liking these. And worried about my spot. I hope it's not getting too wet. I don't know what to do with it. I don't really have a good place to put it. I'm not taking my pack off again. All right, I like the climbs a lot better than the descents, so I'm doing well coming up here. I've been hiking for right at an hour, and I don't know how far I've come, but it's a pretty good distance. I've passed two people that I didn't even know were in front of me. So I'm better at the uphills than I am the downhills. So, first time I've sat down all day. It's 10:50, so basically been hiking for 2 hours. Constantly uphill. There's been a couple of flat spots where it tapers off for just a minute, but then right back uphill again. And in places there weren't even any switchbacks or anything. It's like straight up the hill. It's kind of cool out. Let me show you the real pretty little spring back there. Stopped and got some water. Drank a liter. First time sitting down. Oh, it feels good. Feels good to sit down a minute and drink a liter and eat some brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Except I didn't notice that these aren't frosted. So they're still good. But not as good as the frosted ones. So I ran into Katie again back there. There was a memorial for a firefighter that died fighting a forest fire right there. Horrible. But anyway, there was a memorial there, and she had been involved in Park District, I guess. And so anyway, she was there, and talked to her for a minute. And so I think I've come nearly 4 miles so far this morning. It's been good hiking uphill. Kind of, I don't know. It's like being in a cloud. It's not really raining. It's kind of misting a little bit and then dripping off the trees. I had to stop and get the camera out for a minute and show you the trail. I mean, this, let me see if I can turn around. This is the trail. And it's wet and mossy. I mean, this is probably the slowest or most difficult little stretch I had to go on, other than 4-foot climb or something. Anyway, I'm not going to even walk without my trekking poles. I know I'm spidey, like a spider, and I can creep and crawl across these things, but I need both trekking poles to do it. All right, going up a thing called the Jump Up. It's, I guess, near the top of this mountain or whatever. It's a jump up because I guess it's like nearly straight up and down. And yeah, it's rightly named. Wow, this is not a good day for high mileage. This climb, I mean, it's 8 miles of constant uphill. And you got a thing like this jump up. And look, I think this is the top. Whew. Wow, those boulder fields, and I'm glad it's raining because it's actually, oh wow, cool breeze. Yay, I think I made it up. I would be absolutely soaked head to toe in sweat if it weren't raining. So the rain actually is kind of cooling me off a little bit. Wow, that jump up was legit. Can you say Stairmaster? Stairmaster, lunges, leg presses, calf raises, weight loss, healthy eating, light pack. I think there'd be some awesome views. Back there, kind of at the beginning of the jump up, was a great view, supposedly, of the Nantahala River and like a gorge or something, but it's of course so foggy you can't see much. It's raining, so I gotta get the camera put away. Looks like I'm going back uphill again. Having the time of my life. I wish you were here with me. Thanks. I had to get the phone out and get it turned on. Thought this was kind of a neat little stretch. We just came around the corner and literally walked into this cloud, socked in. So I'm hiking with 1 gallon and Scallywag. And Rick and Sandy, you guys are watching. Scallywag is like Jason's clone. Oops, excuse me. So I already talked about that, but hopefully you'll get a chance to let them talk for a minute later. So this is just a neat little view here. Walking in the cloud.
Jason the cloud.
Yeah. These two guys have done a little bit of hiking before, so I'm picking their brains along the way. Hey, look at that. Yeah, cool. I got it on camera too. We walked out of the cloud.
Microclimate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to take it while I have it.
Yeah.
Nice.
One gal, you want to tell me where you're from and how you got your name?
Yeah. 1 gallon trail name and ate a gallon of ice cream in 1982.
Been with it ever
Iowa.
since.
South Central Iowa.
South Central Iowa. Thank you. We'll talk about your miles that you've hiked later. So
Okay.
yeah, what about you, Scallywag? What's going on with you?
Showed up to the PCT with a red bandana and a white shirt, and they said, "You look like a pirate. You look like a scallywag."
So that's how you got your name. Where are you from?
California, Southern.
Nice. All right, thanks guys. So just to show you this ridge, here's the cloud. No cloud. Cloud. No cloud. Pretty neat walking along this ridge, and that is something. This is pretty. Hey, it's kind of stopped raining too.
That's always a good thing.
All right. I'll be honest. What time is it? Wow. It's 5:30, and I'm coming down into Stokoe Gap. Wow. I'll be very honest. I'm shot. I'm so tired. Everything's tired. I kind of hit a wall back there. That's a runner's term for like running out of energy. I had a Cliff Bar and some rehydrate stuff like Gatorade. Took some ibuprofen and a tramadol finally, and that stuff's feeling better. But wow, today's one of the hardest days. I'll just be honest. It put me at 13 miles at the end down in the gap, and I don't know what I'm going to do. It sounds like an interstate down there. I was going to camp there, but I'm not sure if I'll get any sleep with the vehicles. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But finally, there's a little bit of a view across this valley. So that means after leaving Stokoe Gap in the morning, we've got to climb up that big thing. But boy, I put a lot of energy into climbing out of the NOC, and it's like all my energy's gone. So, wow. Parts of the trail have been, well, there's been so much uphill. And then slipping and stuff with the mud, I said it's hard. So those of you that are watching this and thinking, oh, the AT sounds so, glamorous and all that, I've been done for the last, couple of hours. But you get between places and there's no water, so you can't stop. You have to keep going. So it's very difficult. That's how you make it. That's how you make it, I guess, is you keep pushing through the difficult. So I'm going to stop I'm even chafing a little bit. Everything's been wet since first thing this morning, completely wet. So, like I said, now I'm chafing a little bit, which is the first time really on the whole trail. So that's no good. But let's see. I'll maybe film some down in the bottom when I get there. I don't know how far water is or what I'll do. We'll see. Let me tell you how good God is. So I'm at one of the lowest points on the trail so far, lowest point emotionally and physically. I'm up on the mountain coming down into Stokoa Gap, and I'm praying, and I'm thinking, you know, boy, some trail magic would sure be nice. And I get down to the bottom of the hill, and there's a guy there with bananas, apples, and a cheese sandwich, and water. He's able to fill up my water bottles for me. And so I'm going to stealth camp right down here, get away from the road a little bit, and wow, wow, thank you for that. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll probably show you my camp once I get set up. So it is 6:40, yeah, 6:40, and here's my, sorry about the camera. I'm down like a fire road or something off of Stokoa Gap. Can't really hear any traffic. This is what the grounds look like, and here be my tent. Great, like, level spot. The problem is everything is rock, and so I had a very difficult time getting everything staked out. You'll see I had to use a tree limb over here. That guy line right there, just I couldn't get a good spot to stake it. I tried all over. So anyway, walked around, found a big limb, and used that to anchor my stake. And so now it's good. Tent is very much set up, drying my bandana, or Caleb's bandana, and my rain jacket. But the inside of my rain jacket, I'm drying that out because it was so wet from sweat. Here is my kind of the side of the tent, and there you go. That's what it looks like inside. Backpack, I'm gonna keep it in there. My clothes bag, puffy jacket, and my Patagonia shirt. Got everything kind of laid out here, getting ready to go. Tonight I should be able to show you cooking supper and stuff, so I'll show you that in a minute. I don't have my sleeping bag out yet because I'm going to get all my wet clothes off, and I didn't want it like in the way. So I haven't unpacked my sleeping bag. Let me tell you about that trail magic. By the way, I mean, what a boost. It's 2 pieces of bread and a piece of cheese and a banana, which by the way was divine, so good, and the apple. Oh man, it's like, what a boost. So, oh, and by the way, I got an extra banana for tomorrow morning. So that'll be 2 bananas in 2 days. So I'm going to have, well, anyway, like I said, that boost was incredible. Thank you, Lord, for that trail magic. And even just having the water, so not having to walk, it looked like the water was a long ways away. So I'm topped off with water. I'm ready to go. So life is good. Jesus is best. Supper time. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm eating. Going to have some tuna fish, bacon, and ranch flavored tuna. It says it's for kids. I must be a big kid. And you put that inside your Knorr pasta side, Alfredo pasta. About 1.25 cups of water. Boil it, put the pasta in, get that rehydrated and cooked, and then you add your tuna. Yum yum. And then almost always for dessert, I save one of these sweet and salty peanut or almond bars. Yum yum. And that's it for supper. I'll show you when I'm boiling. Little stove is running. Put the cup on top of the stove and let her boil. I don't usually even use the aluminum foil because it just gets in the way. You can't even see when it's boiling, but tonight, because I'm filming it, I'll show you. So there's boiling my water. I got my platypus bag there, about half full of water, ready to be filtered. And then I usually, I have 2 1-liter smart water bottles. Those are my normal water source or supply, and then when I need more, I fill up that bag and filter it. I think you've seen me do that before.